y'all, it's the Scentsy Lady Bees Texas. So this is a very transparent and real and raw video, and I'm sure that I'm not the only person that struggles with this. So I'm a pretty black and white person. There is no gray area. There is no room for fluff. I'm really not a fluffy kind of person. When I get in the zone, then I am in it to win it. I give that project all that I've got, and I'm super hard and focused. Well, you always can't be that way as a leader. And that is something that I'm still 10 years in, y'all, and I'm still learning that. Like, everybody's different. There are so many personalities that are in the mix. And I'm sure that you've experienced this. If you're not a Scentsy consultant, you may experience this with your family or with your coworkers or with your spouse. My husband and I are complete opposites. And there are days where I feel like we are just constantly butting heads. But at the end of the day, you have to remember that you are the way that you are, but they are the way that they are. And so there's gotta be some give and take. So you're like, okay, what are you getting at? Well, what I mean is that when it comes to team day, or when I feel like, oh, it's been a while since I've chatted with so-and-so on my team, I really should send her a text. It really shouldn't be a, hey, how are you doing? Hey, are you placing an order this month? Hey, how are your numbers looking? How many recruiting combos have you had? It really needs to be, hey, how are you doing? You know, how's your daughter? How's your job? How have you survived COVID? How are you handling, shelter in place? Because there's a lot of emotions that go into this. Summers can be hard on people if they don't have a routine. And several of the girls on my team are teachers. And so summers are kind of weird. They get out of the routine. And so it's hard to get back in now that school is getting to be back in session, even though we aren't sure what exactly that looks like. But my point is that at the end of the day, it's all about building relationships. And I am here to tell you that that is probably the number one thing that I really struggle with the most with my team. As a leader, I'm not warm and fuzzy. I'm a get it done and move on kind of person. And so sometimes I forget I really just need to send them a text or send them a quick voice memo and just say, hey, I hope you're having a great day. I wanted you to know that I was thinking about you, because I'm that way with my customers. So why isn't it second nature to be that way as a leader? And y'all, I'm just saying, I know this is very vulnerable for me to share with you, but I'm not the only one that probably struggles with this. So at the end of the day, give yourself grace, but also remember that your team doesn't want to be thought of as dollar signs. They don't want to be thought of as, you only touch base with me when you need something. You only touch base with me when you want to know what your paycheck is going to look like, or am I going to be active, or am I helping, the big picture, the big team picture. Everybody has off days. Everybody has struggles that you may not know about. But if you haven't taken the time to build that relationship and build that trust, you're never going to know about those things, because these teammates aren't going to turn to you and share with you and divulge personal information, because to them, they're thinking, oh, well, she just thinks I'm a dollar sign, so she's not going to care what I've got going on. She's not going to care that my husband and I are separated, or that I lost my job last week, or that my kid, has been diagnosed with something, or that my mom needs to be moved into a nursing home. She's not going to care about those things, right? Because at the end of the day, we need to treat them like humans, and it's all about building relationships. And I think we talk about that from a customer perspective. Work on building those relationships and wish your customers a happy birthday and stay in the know and blah, blah, blah. But it's super vital for you to do that with your team as well. So I'm just telling you that I'm 10 years in and I still struggle with being warm and fuzzy. And y'all, I'm working on it. I'm working on, it's Monday and I need to just send everybody have a happy week text or whatever. So anyway, just give yourself grace. But at the end of the day, always, always, always remember that it goes both ways. If you're feeling lonely, chances are your team may be feeling lonely. And so that's an indicator that you should take some time to reach out to them and just say hi. Or if you are feeling like, oh, it's been a while, if somebody's name is like laid on your heart, touch base with them. Just say hi. It doesn't have to be about Scentsy, y'all. And I'm learning that every single day of my journey. Not everything has to be about Scentsy. Yes, we have goals, and yes, we have dreams, and yes, we are busy, but if we're too busy to build relationships, then we're in it for the wrong reasons, and that's what we need to focus on. So I hope this helps. If you've been kind of struggling with that, because I know that I have, then hopefully that will help you to kind of shift that mindset and give yourself some grace and a chance to work on something. So y'all have a good one, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye.